This morning we're going to practice our emergency operation plans here at Sharp Creek Elementary School. This gives our school an opportunity to put their operation plan into place and go through all the steps of it and practice that drill or practice the plan, and you know, that way it gives us an opportunity to see what we're doing right, what we need to correct, just in case an emergency of this nature should happen. This morning, what we're practicing is what we call an active shooter drill here at Sharp Creek. This is actually the second time we've done this drill this year. We did it earlier this year at Villa Rica High School, and we felt like it would be important, since we did one at a high school. We also wanted to do one at one of our elementary schools that is kind of away from the city, which would give first responders a little, you know, it takes a little longer for them to get here, so we wanted to practice that. But this morning, as a part of the active shooter drill, we have a scenario set up where an angry person, supposedly a parent, would come in the front door of the school demanding certain things from the front office. As they get angrier, they pull out a gun, start shooting. Then they proceed to go down the hallway and continue firing at anyone they see in the hallways. And then shortly after that, first responders will arrive on scene, and they will come in and take out the active shooter. Once they've taken that person out, then they'll tend to the wounded, and then they evacuate and clear all of the classrooms.
The officers will have blanks or semi-ammunition, sort of like paintballs, but we'll check the weapons numerous times before they come in. So there'll be some loud noise. Nobody will be in danger. It'll just be the effect, and it'll make you have the adrenaline flowing, and see how people react under pressure, and maybe tighten up our plan. So we've been a tremendous amount of planning. This has taken months and months of planning on everybody's part. It's not something you just throw together. It's a new day where now it's a different way to handle active shooters than they did, say, 20 years ago, and law enforcement has to get here and go and find the shooter and stop the aggression. And then we triage, take care of the victims, and those kind of things. So I think it's going to be a great thing, and we're going to make every precaution to make sure people are safe.
I need my kid up here now.
Hey, can I help you, sir?
I need my kid up
Can I
here
help
now.
you?
I need my kid up here
Can I know
now.
what's your name?
Lockdown, this is a lockdown.
Down. Shots fired, shooters down. Third hallway to the right.
In the parking lot at Short. In the parking lot at Clear 804. Dispatch 804 is on the thing with 15. Clear 804.
Sheriff's office. Clear.
Sheriff's office, show me your hand. They're coming out.
Sheriff's office.
All right, escort them on out to the cafeteria.
Two coming out.
Watch yourself, let them come through. Box them off. All right, Al, this 4 meters back. Anybody else with clear rims, come with me.
All right, you got 3, 4. All right. Coming out. Clear. 5 coming out.
Y'all go in. And I'll sit down with that one.
Yep, that's fine.
I gotta seal this road. Man, we still have the rebound plan on the phone.
You guys okay?
I think
You guys all right? Yeah? All right, you're doing fine.
Oh well, I was trying to make it as realistic as I could, and that's why That's why I was bragging on the faculty here, because I was looking for people. When they locked down great. They did it perfect, because I never saw anybody in those rooms. And after I was killed out there, and I was laying in the hall, I couldn't believe how many people were actually in the classrooms that I never saw. So you know, they did a great job.
So you basically didn't know anything about the full-blown scenario other than the fact
No.
that you were supposed to be shooting up.
No, I didn't. And I didn't even know how many victims were going to be there. I tried to, if I saw a victim, I fired a shot just to let everybody else in the building know, where they would react normally to it. And they did a good job.
We already felt like we had a strong plan in place, and so from this we did see some holes that we do want to correct. Luckily, we were able to work the summer with law enforcement, everyone that would have been involved. We were able to work with them this summer collaboratively and create a plan, and that plan today stood to be strong, but we did see a few things that we will correct. The shooter that was acting as the shooter, he did say that he would have never known anyone was in those classrooms, and he could not get into any rooms. So I feel good about that.
Well, the goal of drills like this is to find any spots that might give us problems logistically, different ways of having a deployment through different entries, or if we have, in this scenario today, we only had one shooter. It's possible we might have more if it happens for real. Having the coordination between the fire, the EMS, the command center, and all that working together. The purpose of this stuff is to iron the kinks out so that when it does happen, we're better prepared to encounter, again, whatever situation that might be different, because each situation is going to have different variables you've got to deal with. And the more we train to have what we can know or possibly predict, the better prepared we'll be for the unknown. I think it went very well. For a school this size, I think someone told me that we cleared the whole building and had everyone evacuated in about 45 minutes. Considering the amount of personnel we had and the size of the school, because we have to go through and clear every room, because like I said, you don't know who might be hiding out. If we've got a second person that's participating, waiting to ambush first responders when they come to the scene, you've got to make sure that the school is as safe as we can make it. That means looking at every nook and cranny, every corner they could hide in, and it takes time. And when the doors are all locked, you've got to wait for an administrator to come with a key, and there's no way around it. But I think we did pretty well today considering the logistics of the situation.
Just hearing the gunshots in the building is a new experience for us, so just hearing what it would sound like in real life, just that amount of preparedness is a plus. And kind of having to think on the fly and with it actually happening, it's good to have a practice run, even though it's hard to practice for real tragedies like that in life.